Well, the 76ers are now even with the Miami Heat at 1 game apiece after Monday night's 113-103 loss to the Heat. Welcome, everybody. Mark Narducci along with 76ers beat writer Keith Pompey. And Keith, I mean, it didn't take a genius to see the difference. Game 1, they shoot 64.4% from three-point range. Game 2, they're 7 for 36.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And, you know, Brett Brown said after the game, and it's true, he said, right now, this is our offense. I mean, we don't have Joel Embiid. So the best thing that we can do is shoot threes. And you live by the three and you die by the three. And tonight, they committed suicide by the three. It just seems like they kept shooting and missing. And as much as Dwayne Wade took over the game, you have to believe, like, if they made maybe 6 more three-pointers or 5 more three-pointers, it would have been a different game.
Yeah, no question about it. Wade, as you mentioned, with 28 points off the bench. And after a tough game 1, he was ready to go in this one.
You know, I've been here before many times, and I definitely came in with an aggressive mindset. You know, I was going to be aggressive tonight, no matter what. You know, because I knew the way they played us last game, and you know, I felt I had some good shots, 7 shots last game. I wanted to make sure I was more aggressive than that. And then I got them to go early, so the rhythm started going, and then you out there now, and you in your comfort zone, and the crowd ain't even there. It's just you back in your backyard again, so it felt great.
Keith, in talking to the Sixers after the game, they had all mentioned the physicality of Miami. It really did seem to bother them tonight.
Yeah, you know what? This game reminded me of the last regular season matchup between the two teams when Miami, you know, won that game. But it was one of those things where they were extremely physical. Like, this past game, they kept sagging off of Ben Simmons, and he was able to get the ball wherever he wanted to. This time, they were, like, up in his face. Now, again, Ben Simmons had 24 points, which isn't shabby at all. Yeah. But at the same time, their physicality kind of got the Sixers out of what they really wanted to do. And, you know, to me, that was the biggest adjustment that Miami made.
How about the Sixers now? What do they have to do game 3 Thursday night in Miami?
You know, it depends on if Embiid comes back.
Right.
But, you know, let's just assume that he isn't coming back. I think that right now, and it's true, their best offense and is their best defense is shooting three-pointers. Yeah. And then taking and getting in transition and sharing the ball. Now, if I was the Sixers, I think that I will go back to the Amir Johnson lineup starting, because it just seems like they lost something off their bench. Like, for instance, they went out there, they had Ersan Ilyasova starting at center, and then next thing you know, they take him out and they bring Amir in, and it just didn't have the same spark. So I believe that they need to go back to what they had in game 1, and then they can make adjustments later on with that lineup. But, you know, right now it just seems like their offense is their best defense.
Well, there'll be plenty of adjustments probably by both teams as they go to game 3 on Thursday night. That score, once again, the Miami Heat 113, the Sixers 103. For Keith Pompey, this is Mark Narducci from the Wells Fargo Center.